Blessings and greetings, greetings and blessings, blessed souls. I was fortunate yesterday to receive a wonderful copy of a book called Secular by Design, a philosophy of Noahide laws and observances by a Mr. Alan W. Cecil, who to my understanding is a Ben Noah, one of the blessed children of Noah. And although unfortunately, as far as I can see, it doesn't list what his prior accomplishments were, I would say that he has accomplished a great thing, a seminal work, 536 pages, citing secular, philosophical, and Torah sources. So what I would like to do is to try to take bits and pieces of this book, which he has given me permission to read from, not only for the blog talk radio series that I do, but hopefully as well for these efforts to ensue in the future, which will hopefully bring to anyone's attention who has any questions about the mindsets, the philosophies, the ideologies which preceded this generation, goes back many generations, going back perhaps over the last 2,000 plus or minus years. As I go deeper into the book, I'll try to pull out from Mr. Cecil's effort, where does he pinpoint the beginning of what we would call Western thought exactly, because I'm not a history buff of Western thought. I'm certainly one who's been victimized, as many of us, by the negative aspects of it, as well as I have profited from the positive aspects of Western thought. For anything which has been revealed into this world has certainly been affected by the Eitz Das Tov Ra, of the tree of good and of knowledge of good and evil. And in fact, you won't find anything basically devoid of good as well as it being totally devoid of evil. And there are levels of purity which are expressions of exclusionary, or thoughts which are exclusionary to the idea of hatred, jealousy, and unwarranted competition. So that being said, we hope to spur and ignite the intellects of any human being, and we'll see this humble effort hopefully to ensue in the future. And with that being said, to broaden out the dialogue, to make it rich and have more people come to the table of dialogue. And certainly I would recommend heavily, without even finishing this book, whether I agree or disagree with any page of this book, Secular by Design, A Philosophy of Noahide Laws and Observances by Alan W. Cecil. And may God bless Mr. Cecil and his family to enjoy the benefits of his, what I would consider to be self-sacrifice, to put together such a book like this. Certainly in a more just world, this would have already been a bestseller in the New York Times, and already he would be a person sought out by national media communication forums to expound upon, and given the chance ultimately to debate those who would think otherwise. Anyway, Ahava Chad, one love, Gorel Echad, one destiny Kulanu for all of us, B'darchi Shalom, in a peaceful Darchi Noah.